up? My name is Saiasmi Gupta and I'm the co-founder of 10xcoderkids.com. So today we are going to be continuing with JavaScript W3Schools tutorial and it is going to be part number 2. So before we start, I just wanted to tell you something. If you saw my video that I uploaded yesterday, which was JavaScript W3 School tutorial part number 1, I told you that ECMS script is another language, which is wrong. ECMS script is another version of JavaScript. So I hope you see this video till the end and I'm sorry for that confusion. And yeah, now let's get started. Okay, so yesterday we did till JavaScript introduction. So today we are going to do JavaScript where to. So the script tag. So as you guys know that basically HTML, CSS and JavaScript are the language of the web and they work together, right? And JavaScript is one of the most popular programming language which was invented by Brendan Eich, right? So what it is that when you make them write these code or when you make a website, a very huge website like Amazon or Netflix, right? So what happens is that you can either make three files, separate file, one file of HTML which has all the HTML code, one file of CSS which has all the CSS code, and one file of JavaScript which has all the JavaScript code, and then you link them together. Or what you can do is that you can write in your HTML file only. There is one, you put a tag, right? In HTML, we put tags to write any content or stuff, right? So when we'll do JavaScript, you will get to know about it more in detail. So if we put a script tag and if we put a script tag in our HTML code, HTML file, then inside that script tag we can actually write some code. For example, here as you can see, here is a script tag and this is an HTML file, right? So instead of look, as you can see, document.html, doctype.html, HTML. So this is how you write HTML. So in HTML, you write these tags, always tags, and in these tags you can actually write JavaScript code. So here in this code, what we're doing is we have a p. What do you say? I just forgot. Okay, wait. P tag, yes, and which has an ID known as demo, right? It's kind of like its identity, right? From which you can actually access it, right? So what we're doing is document.getElement by ID demo dot inner HTML my first JavaScript, right? So I was thinking about this and I was reading this, but then I thought that there's another very good way to teach this concept to you. So I will teach it to you using my board, as you can see right behind me. So I'm going to teach this concept to you, right? One second. Okay. So, okay, so let's okay. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. So what I've made here is a heart, right? So how do we know this? We know it's a heart because how do we tell that it's an heart? You know it's an heart, but how do you tell it's an heart? By seeing its name. It's an heart, right? So its name is a heart. So think that its ID is equals to heart, right? Now you and this whole board is your document, okay? This whole board is your document, okay? So now what you do is one second, why I don't think you can read it very properly. ID is equals to heart, right? So now you can read it. Yes, perfect. I hope you can read it. Should I? One second, I'll just get it a bit ahead. I'll get my computer a bit ahead for you guys so that you can read it kind of like that. Right, now I think you can read it. So now ID is equals to heart, okay? Now I want to change this ID, I want to change this shape to what? I want to change this shape into a square. It's not a shape, but I want to change this heart into a square, right? How do we say this is a square? Because its name is a square. So we can say that this ID is equals to a square, right? Yes? Clear till now? Right? So if ID is equals to square, right? What will I do is, this whole board is your document, right? So in this document, I want to get this thing that this is one element and this is another element, okay? So I want to get an element which ID or its name or its identity is what? It's a heart. So what I write is document.get element by ID heart. Got it? Right? Dot inner HTML, which will basically help us to change and everything like that, right? And then we are going to do document.get element by ID. Then in brackets we are going to write ID in codes the heart, right? Dot inner HTML is equals to we can say this square, right? What we could say is equal to the double. We can change it to a square, right? It's just an example. Right. So just like that, think that this heart is in your P tag. Okay, it is in your P tag. Okay, this heart is in your P tag, and now I want to change this heart into what? I want to change this heart into a square. So I will change it like that, right? So I thought this way you will get to understand it more better, because it's a live example, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to show you this. I should have shown it to you yesterday, but then this idea came to my mind yesterday when I was almost going to go to sleep. So that is why I wanted to tell you this. So now I think it's more clear to you, right? Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so now I hope you have understood. ID is heart. Right now I get this heart ID, I get the heart, and I change it to a text, my first JavaScript. Right? So that is what it is. So simple. Oh, I just forgot. 1 second, guys. My computer should be in the place. Yes. Oof. Okay. So now we are done with this. Next topic that we have is all JavaScript examples may use type attribute script type equals to text JavaScript. The type attribute is not required. JavaScript is the default scripting language in HTML. Okay, just leave it if you did not understand. It's just trying to say that this is how you would write in old JavaScript in the earlier times. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. JavaScript functions and events. A JavaScript function is a block of JavaScript code that can be executed when called. Right? So we did. Sorry, I have some cough and cold. So basically, we did this in Python as well, if you remember. What it is was that you write some very logical stuff in a function, and then you can call it as many times as you want in your code, right? So functions are very handy when you are writing like gigantic codes, right? So instead of writing the same code again and again, you can just remember that, yeah, I made this function and now I can call it down in my code. I don't have to write the same code again, right? Saves time, right? For example, a function can be called when an event occurs, like when the user clicks a button. So it's saying that it's telling you an example when you can call a function. Like for example, you wrote a function. Okay, think that I made a heart. Okay, now what I want is that I want to change it into a square and change, and I want to even show some text, right? So I can write that into a function, and then when the button is clicked, it can change it like that. You can do, right? JavaScript in head or body. These are tags. Head tag is basically the top, the most like for example, always there are headings and stuff to stuff, right? So like that, it is like that. Yeah. So okay, so that is, and in body you write the main content, whatever you want to write. So you can place any number of scripts in an HTML document. So you can write as many script tags as you want, right? Scripts can be placed in the body or in the head section of an HTML page, or in both, right? So what it's trying to say that like this. Oh, in here in head you write very important stuff like the title and like that. And so it's saying that you can like write script tag as many times as you want. And now where can you write it? You can write it in the head tag also. You can write it in the body tag also, right? Where we write our main code stuff, right? Or you can write in both, because you can write multiple script tags, right? So yes, that is what it is. So what we're doing is function. We are making a function. This is how you make a function. Okay, you write a function. This is a keyword, and then my function. You put parentheses, then curly brackets, and then whatever you want to content of the function, and then you have to close it. And very simple, right? Now it's giving you an example that you can write script tag and functions and body tag also, right over here, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see, this is the body tag over here, and the body tag is being closed here. So inside this body tag we have a script tag, right, which is doing the same. It has changed the paragraph. Quite simple. Placing scripts at the bottom of the body tag element improves the display speed, because script interpretation slows down the display. So it's basically saying that below, if you, it's better if you write a script tag at the end of the body tag, like right here, right? Because then the display and everything works faster, because JavaScript, the script's interpretation slows down the display, right? Okay, external JavaScript. Scripts can also be placed in external files. Function my function document.get element by the demo in an HTML paragraph change. External scripts are a practice when the same code is used in many different web pages. JavaScript files have the file extension .js. To use an external script, put the name of the script in file in the source attribute of a script tag. Okay, so you thought that I'm just reading, I'm not explaining, so I'll now explain it to you. So in the beginning, when we started this, I told you that JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, all of them work together, right? So you can write a script tag in your HTML file only, or you can make another file for JavaScript, right? That you can use in more places wherever you want, right? So yes, that is what it is. Now what happens is that you have made your file and it has the extension .javascript. Okay, this is a JavaScript file. But you want it to work with your HTML file. It should like work together. It should not be like you have written the code but it's like not working. Why is it not working? Because it is not linked with your HTML file, right? So to link it, what we're going to do is in the script tag, we write the source myscript.js. Basically, it's kind of like the name, right? So, and then you can close the script tag. Now, so when you will open it, we will all work together. As you can see, wait. See, in over here, this was another file, JavaScript file, right? So when I open this, now I try it. So now it's linked and the paragraph has been changed that we wrote the code in our JavaScript file, right? So that is what it is. Very simple, very easy. So what it is, button type equals to button on click my function. Now my function, how will we get my function? We'll get my function because it is linked with our JavaScript file, and in our JavaScript file we made a function called my function, right? And then try it. So now what it's going to do is it will go to my function, it will do what it says, right? Because this is how you call a function, right? And I clicked it and the paragraph was changed. See? Very, very, very simple. Next. You can place an external script reference in head or body as you like. The script will behave as if it was located exactly where the script tag is located. Okay? External scripts cannot contain script tags. Okay, pretty simple. So basically, using tags is a HTML syntax, right? So when you have made your own JavaScript file, then you are not going to use a script tag because whatever you write is going to be your JavaScript syntax, right? So that is what it is, and you can place this script tag wherever in the head tag, body tag. It will work perfectly fine. Now, now it's going to tell you what are the advantages. One second. Okay, sorry. External JavaScript advantages. Placing scripts in external files have some advantages. It separates HTML and code. It makes HTML and JavaScript easier to read and maintain. Cached, cached JavaScript files can speed up page loads. Okay. To add several script files to one page, use several script tags. Okay, very simple. What it's telling is the advantages. Okay, so the advantages are that it separates the HTML and the JavaScript code. So now you'll have a separate code that, and like you're giving an interview, you can say that this is the app that I made. The following file is the HTML code file, and the following file is the JavaScript code file, right? So it makes JavaScript and HTML both easier to read and maintain, and it's like better, right? It's like a good impression that you make. And then also by making external files, you can just speed up the process. If you make multiple script files and you want to link them all in one HTML page, right? Like for example, here you can see like this is Java. What do you say? This is W3Schools, and all of these chapters we have here, and each is linking you to another page, right? So there might be other files that it which has been linked to one main HTML file, right? Because of which we are able to see all of them, right? Okay. Where am I? Where am I? Yeah. So that is what it is. You can, as we read above, you know that we can make multiple script tags, so there will be no problem at all. External references. An external script can be referenced in three different ways: with a full URL, a full web address, with a file path like JS and without any path. Okay, so basically it's saying these external files, how can you like get them? How can you access them? I mean like if you want to link it with HTML file, how there are three ways to do it. How will we do it? First way is that you write the whole address. Basically, you know, right? These are the URLs that you see above here. These are the URLs, right? So you can link the JavaScript files by writing the whole URL. Then the second is that in your system, you can like there is a path, right? There's a path to each and everything. So you can simply write the path to get it, right? And the last way is that you just there's no path and you just give the name myscript.js and it will work. So, yes, guys, that is it for today, and we understood everything. And it was a bit long video, it's of 20 to 25 minutes, but no worries, guys, it's at least a good video, right? So, yes, I really hope you like the video. Please don't forget to give any suggestions at all that you have, or like any doubts that you have. I mean, like, I will not take it in a bad way if you give any suggestion, like we are all here for each other. And please tell me any specific topic that you want me to make a video on, or you did not understand the specific topic, I can answer you in the comment box, or if it's a long thing, I can make a video on it, right? So yes, guys, thank you guys, bye, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching my videos. Let me see you next time.